Fala galera, Xander na área, voltamos aqui com mais um vídeo pro canal. E hoje vamos dar continuidade aqui à nossa saga de Dragon Quest 11, jogo que eu jogo aqui no meu PlayStation 4. Bom, no último vídeo nós paramos exatamente aqui nesse ponto, em Luminary's Land. Vamos dar sequência aqui ao nosso gameplay para ver o que nos aguarda. Lembrando que os vídeos aqui no canal saem sempre ao meio-dia, diariamente. Eu não me lembro se a gente já pegou todas as esferas.
Ah, there you are. So glad you could finally join us. Yggdrasil blessed me with another vision in the night. I saw Veronica standing upon this very ledge. It is known as Luminary's Landing. When Erdwin descended from the heavens after facing the Dark One, this is where he alighted. And this is the Calamus flute. In my dream, Veronica played upon it. It once belonged to the great sage Serenica. She left it in Arborea on her final visit, the day after the Dark One finally fell.
Essa heroína Serenica é tipo uma antepassada, se não me engano, da Verônica e da Serena. E misturaram, fizeram as... aliás, era a Serenica e pegou o nome dela e fez a Serena e a Verônica.
I gave it to Veronica as a memento of her heroic ancestor. And yet, when I awoke this morning, there it was, upon my pillow. It is a sign. The flute will reveal the path you must tread. Serena, my child, if you would be so kind.
Of course. I think I must be doing it wrong. But if Veronica was playing it in Father Benedictus's vision, it must be the key. Can you try, perhaps? The mark! It's glowing!
Pescar.
What the?
A fishing rod? I fear it is I who am seeing visions.
You got a bite! Oh, go on, darling! Reel it in!
A flauta virou uma vara de pescar, mano. Agora esse vai ser nosso transporte, galera, essa baleia que voa.
A flying fish? No, that's a whale!
So it was as I suspected. It was upon her back that you rode in my dream. The sacred conveyance of the luminary. Cetacea. It seems that she heeds the call of the flute. You must play it whenever you require her aid. Go, luminary, and seek out the floating island. It is the World Tree's will. Whatever awaits you there will surely aid you in the fight against the Lord of Shadows. Do not let Veronica's sacrifice be in vain. Now, play.
Play. Ué, cadê o som da música? É só ela virar, cai todo mundo. Por que tinha que ser uma baleia que voa, né? Bom, agora a gente tá com o mundo liberado aí pra gente ir pra onde a gente quiser. A única coisa é que pra gente pousar, a gente tem que ir em algumas determinadas marcações, quer ver? Vou puxar aqui, ó, a gente tem que ir lá onde tá aquele ponto de exclamação. Então, por exemplo, se eu quiser... Olha lá, para ir aqui, ó. Tá vendo? Eu tenho que ir onde tá piscando. Aí eu consigo ir. Só que a gente vai... acho que pra cá. Deixa eu ver se eu tô indo pro lugar certo. Não. Aqui é o castelo do Mordegon. E é bom que é mais rápido agora, né? Pra viajar também. E aí toda vez que a gente quiser, é só tocar a flauta. Que aí a baleinha vem e nos busca. Pelo menos é mais rápido do que o barco, e se eu não me engano aqui a gente não enfrenta inimigos enquanto a gente está flutuando de um lado para o outro.
So there really is an island in the sky, just as Father Benedictus said. I wonder if he was right about there being something helpful here too. Is that a temple of some sort? Well, there must be some reason we were brought here. Shall we go and find out what it is?
Aqui não tem nada o que fazer. Aqui, se eu quiser dar uma explorada eu posso, mas eu não vou dar explorada não. Eu já vou direto no tanque aí para não perder tempo.
We can see you, you know. Come out from behind there.
Meu senhor Popo.
What is it?
Ah, it's you! I'm of the Watchers.
The Watchers? And what are they?
Of course. Ground dwellers, not snow. Not snow of us. We watch over Erdrea. Watch for as long as Erdrea exists.
Well, what do you know? And what are you doing skulking behind a pillar, Mr. Watcher?
This is home. Home of all of us. Once were many islands. Many Watchers. But attack came. Lord of Shadows. All crashed. Only this island remains. Only me.
That's awful.
Mordigan got to you guys too, huh? Sounds like you've been through a lot. Sorry if I was out of line just now. How come you survived anyway? And why did this place get left alone?
Guiding light burns within. Has burned since time began. Was in Temple of Dawn. Here. Was cleaning. Attack came. Was protected by guiding light.
This guiding light of yours sounds pretty special.
Oh, we're here looking for a special something to help us defeat the Lord of Shadows. Do you think the guiding light might be it?
Not know. Is not's weapon. Cannot defeat. Perhaps. Wish to help. but I'm only child. No little of world yet.
Guess we'll just have to take a look for ourselves then, huh?
Yes. But what are we going to do about our poor little friend here?
Not worry. I'm fine. I'm Watcher. Story of Watcher's not over. You beat Lord of Shadows. Then World Tree returns. Cycle restored. Life and rebirth. Dead ones get new life. My brothers, my sisters. All begins again. Please, Luminary, succeed.
Wait. You know who he is?
Ok. E ali temos umas paradinhas, né? Poxa, eu saí do Paranauê, mano. Acho que eu não tinha que ter saído. Acho não, eu tenho certeza que não tinha que ter saído.
Oh, it's beautiful. And so holy. I feel purer just looking at it.
Será que é a mesma
Wait,
energia
the
da
mark.
marca?
Whoa! Did all that light just get squished down into that little thing?
E pegamos o Paranauê aí.
Oh, look! I sense something very special in them. I know this feeling. Yggdrasil. I think you should take a closer look, don't you? I've a feeling they have something rather important to show us.
Bom, começar por aqui, né? Aí os guerreiros. Aquela que tava aparecendo ali de rabo de cavalo, ela é a Serênica.
You all saw that too, right?
Yes, that man. The mark on his hand. Oh, you don't think...
Aye, I do. And I've a feeling you've the same instinct, laddie, eh? That was Erdwin, the luminary of legend. I never thought I'd see him with my own eyes.
So those were the original heroes? The ones who defeated the Dark One way back when? The more we know about them, the more chance we have of finding out how they beat him, right?
Ah, you're not wrong. Let's see what those other seedlings have to show us, shall we?
Vamos na do meio agora. Na do meio? Ou na do canto? Ah, vai na do meio logo. Não sei se tem alguma ordem para seguir. Ali parece Galápagos. Galápagos, sei lá. Ela mostrou aquela montanha. Galápagos. Esqueci o nome da cidade lá. Que é lá no deserto.
Did you see the size of that hammer? Was it just me, or did it seem special somehow?
It was no weapon, that much is certain. A forging hammer, if I am not mistaken. But what were they forging?
I wonder. Well, I think we all know where they were at least, don't we?
Let's see if the last seedling makes things any clearer.
Finalmente a Jade falou alguma coisa. Só falta você. Os 4 guerreiros. Ele bateu com o martelo em algum lugar. Ah, lá na montanha da perdição. Estamos indo falar com Lord of Shadow.
I know that view. I'm sure of it.
So, if I understand what we saw correctly, they found some ore and a hammer, then went up a mountain and forged a sword. Wait, of course. The Sword of Light.
Indeed. They would not have gone into battle with the Dark One unarmed.
Yes, that's the power we need. That's how we'll drive the darkness from the world.
But Mordegon took it, right? Unless... Are these visions trying to say we need to... Yeah, that must be it. We need to make our own Sword of Light, just like the old heroes did. All right, we've got ourselves a plan. Not much of a plan, but we'll just have to fill in the gaps as we go. Let's start by paying a visit to the places we saw in those visions.
Aye. It looked like they found that ore on another one of these floating islands. I reckon we'll need to have a word with our wee pal about that.
And that was Gallopolis in the vision where they had the hammer, right? Maybe the Sultan knows something.
Oh, and I remember now. That mountain. It's the volcano near Hotto, isn't it? How could I forget?
It sounds like we're going on a wee world tour then. Hotto, Gallopolis, and wherever that other island happens to be.
It seems we're setting off on another adventure, Veronica. You'll be with us in spirit. I know it.
All right, let's go to work.
Bom, já sabemos para onde temos que ir. Para Galópolis e para outro depois. Para outro lugar. Vamos sair daqui. Jesus está ali no meio.
You find, Luminary? Thing you seek? All is intriguing. Remember a tale from my grandfather. Guiding light helped ancient heroes. Helped in forging of sword. Sword to beat darkness. You have seen their quest. Floating island. Island of vision. This is called Battleground.
Battleground? Why would anyone go looking for ore on a battleground?
Mine was there. Mine of great ores. Great powers fought for ores. Great battle occurred. Great losses. Great pain. Victors took all. No ore. No more. Perhaps. Tale of centuries ago. Perhaps tale false. Perhaps all remain. Perhaps.
Well, it can't hurt to go and have a look now, can it? Come on, you lot.
Falou, Mr. Popo.
If you forget purpose, if you need clues, come to me. Tales from Grandfather may help. Good luck!
Agora não sei se eu vou pra Galopes ou se eu vou pra outro. Deixa eu dar uma volta aqui só pra ver se tem alguma coisa escondida. Algum item. Ui! Não dá pra cair. Basicamente não tem item não. Tocar o trequinho. Aquele da load, mano, só pra subir na baleia. Beleza, estamos na baleia, chamar o mapa. Ó, outro, cadê outro? De Galópolis. Voando lá embaixo. Se a gente passa por entre as nuvens. Que da hora. Vai ver os faróis que a gente passava navegando. Esse treco aqui em cima, o que é isso aí? Não dá pra ir lá não. É aqui. Galópolis. Oxe, o bagulho tá correndo sozinho, mano. Ué? Que lugar é esse aqui que eu nunca tinha vindo? Opa! Pelo menos eu não me lembro de ter vindo para esse lugar em momento algum. Tanto porque também não dá pra ir pra lugar nenhum. Estranho, cara. Dá um zoom, então. Acho que a gente tem que falar com o rei, né? De Galópolis. Pra saber o que a gente precisa fazer, porque eles foram pra Galópolis pra depois ir pra aquela caverna do Paranoê louco lá. E?
So the rumors were true. Erdwin's lantern descends towards Gallopolis.
Não é aquela bola lá que a gente viu no céu lá.
And they say it began when Yggdrasil fell and darkness covered the land. But why? What is happening to our world?
Um bichinho
Edwin's
roxo.
lantern, eh?
Eles não vê, será? Ele
Back
vê.
in Dundrasil, we had a legend that after Erdwin defeated the Dark One, he ascended to the skies as a star, so he could watch over Erdrea for all eternity. That was one of Eleanor's favorite stories. And I always thought it was just that, a story. But now I'm not so sure. I mean, if the Lord of Shadow's rise caused Erdwin's lantern to descend...
O Fly veio e não fala nada também. O bichinho subiu em cima da cabeça do tiozinho.
Are you even listening, laddie? Oh, charming. Well, I can share my musings with you again if you'd like. Back in Dundrasil, we had a legend that after Erdwin defeated the Dark One, he ascended to the skies as a star, so that he could watch over Erdrea for all eternity. It was one of your mother's favorite stories. And I always thought it was just that, a story. But now I'm not so sure. It does seem that the Lord of Shadow's rise has caused Erdwin's lantern to descend after all. Well, I suppose this is no time to be standing around pontificating. The lantern's on course to crash straight into this fair kingdom. We'd best go and see what the Sultan thinks of all this, eh?
Nossa senhora, só foi diálogo esse vídeo também. Bom galera, eu vou finalizar aqui e a gente continua desse ponto no próximo vídeo, beleza? Quem curtiu dá um like, quem não tá inscrito no canal se inscreve aí. Um grande abraço, até o próximo vídeo, valeu!